So, very good morning to you. Welcome to our Freestyle Fitness Yoga session on this Wednesday morning. Nice to see such a nice big group of people today. It's growing, this class, okay, so we're getting a few more people every week, so that's really nice to see out there on Zoom. And if you're doing this on YouTube, welcome along as well. Now, we're going to start off very gentle, some gentle breathing exercises. All you have to do is stand still, and we're just going to start some background music going. And all I want you to do, to the count of 4, is take a deep breath in. So with me, inhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then also through your nose, exhale to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Okay, you might want to close your eyes. We'll do that again. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, as we inhale, we're just going to tilt the head up and look towards the ceiling. You don't have to have your eyes open, but tilting your head up as if you're looking towards the ceiling with me. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then exhale and look down towards the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, look up. 2, 3, 4, and exhale, look down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look up a little bit higher this time as we inhale. And look down and tilt your head all the way down as we exhale once more. Now bring your head up into neutral slowly. And we're just going to have a little roll of the shoulders. So I just want you to roll your shoulders round in circles slowly. We're just loosening up those shoulders in little circles, rotating forwards and then backwards. Fantastic. And relax your arms down. Have a little shake out. Perfect. Now I just need to check my camera. I've got a camera problem. So I'll just do this. Perfect. So we're just going to now start a little bit more movement through the joints, so bigger moves. And I want to start with the right arm, and I want to start with big circles with the right arm. So just rotate round slowly in a big circle, just the right arm, your right. I'm doing my left arm, but I'm sort of doing mirror image of you. So big circle. Fantastic. Let's just change that to a figure of 8. So graceful, slow movements. Imagine doing a figure of 8 in the air with your arm swooping round. Fantastic. Now over to the other side. Again, the circles with the other side. Nice big circles. And the figure of 8. Swooping around. Think about being graceful and smooth and fluid with your movements. Fantastic. Okay, take your hands just down to the sides of your body, and we're just going to do a little twist round slowly. Just let those arms flop round, relaxing at the shoulder, turning your head and gently side to side. Everything's sort of half speed, so just think about slowing down your movements, slowly side to side. Breathing gently through your nose as you go. Fantastic. And we're just going to do a little side bend. So one hand onto the hip, the other hand goes up in the air, and I just want to lean across and reach that arm out. And the other side, arm goes up, other hand on the hip, and reach out. And back down again. Now we're just going to do a little bit of pelvic rotation, this is called. Okay, it's actually called pelvic tilt. I got the wrong word. Pelvic tilt. So, put your hands on your hips and just put finger and thumb like that. Fingers to the front, thumb to the back. And imagine that your pelvis or your waist, think about like where your waistband is. Think of that as a cup and you're sort of holding the cup. Okay, what we're going to do, imagine the cup is full to the brim with water, and we're just going to rotate the pelvis forwards, tilt forwards, so you're tipping water out of the front of your cup. Yeah, so you're going from vertical to tipping forwards. And just imagine that you're just tipping water out the front of the cup, and then backwards, tilt it back the other way, and you're tipping water out the back. Now I don't want you to move your back, don't want you to move your legs, I just want you to rotate your hips from front to back as if you're tipping a cup forwards and back. This is a really nice way to just get movement through your pelvis, through your hips. It's called pelvic tilt. Okay, then we're going to find our neutral position by finding the exact halfway point between fully forward and fully back. So just go backwards and forwards a couple of times and then settle in your center position. It's like the cup is perfectly balanced with no water tipping out either side. Release your hands, let them hang down to the sides. That is what we call your neutral position. So it's really important that you learn that you maintain a neutral position without tilting forwards, without tilting back, because as you can see, the lower spine curvature will change depending on that pelvic tilt. Okay, so that's just a little bit something to practice. Find your neutral position, and that will help keep a healthy lower back, yeah, just by keeping that in position. Right, let's move on. Let's move on. We've moved all the joints. We've got ourselves ready. Let's do a little sequence. So standing on your mat. Feet shoulder width apart. Imagine your feet are directly down below your shoulders. Okay, we're going to do this sequence. I'll talk it through as we go. We have done this sequence before. We're going to start with a big inhale and raise your arms up and overhead. At the top, palms facing towards each other, reaching up as high as you can. And the second position we're going to do is our chair pose. So I just want you to bend your knees slightly. Think about maintaining that same pelvic neutral position as you bend your knees. Yeah, I don't want you to tip your hips forwards or back. Yeah, just maintain that center position. And we're just going to hold that for a couple of breaths. Slight bend of the knees, arms up overhead. Nice strong position. Fantastic. Now I want you to just straighten out your legs. Bring your hands in front, clasp your fingers together. And we're going to bend the knees again, but we're going to go a little bit deeper this time into our squat. Yeah, so bend the knees a little bit more, straight down, as low as feels comfortable, holding your arms out in front. Okay, it's entirely up to you how low you go. It's what's comfortable for you. Okay, now slowly stand up, bring your arms overhead again, and we're going to go into our first forward fold. So, folding your body down, and just let your hands hang down. Absolutely doesn't matter how low you go. I do want to keep your legs straight. Okay, if you can get your hands in front of your knees, that's fine. If they can go lower down towards your ankles, that's brilliant. And if you can get your fingers or hands onto the floor, that's great too. It's whatever is right for you. Just let it hang for a breath. And then I want you to breathe in and unfold, bringing your arms up. And breathe out and bring your arms down in front of your chest and release. Perfect. So let's go through that sequence a couple of times before we add something else in. So nice and slowly. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, chair position, bend in the knees, keep the arms up. Inhale, straighten out the legs, clasp the hands together in front. Exhale, squat down as low as is comfortable. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, unfold. Exhale, hands down and release. Straight into the next sequence. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, chair. Just a slight bend of the knees for this one today. Inhale, straighten the legs, bring your hands in front. Exhale, squat down. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. We're going to do this one more time before we add in our twist. Okay, one more time. So, inhale, arms up. Exhale, chair position, palms facing each other, arms nice and straight, head up. Okay, stand up, bring your hands in front, and then on the next exhale we squat down. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Cool, we're going to add in the twist. Okay, so most of you have done this before. When we're in that forward fold position, we're going to do a twist. So I'm just going to quickly show you one and then we'll do the whole sequence. So from your forward fold, we're going to grab one leg with one hand and the other hand is going to twist up. And we're going to look up towards that hand. The leg that you're holding on to, that knee can bend. I don't mind if that knee bends. Each time we do the sequence, we're going to do a different side. So we're going to do one side at a time. We're going to run through the whole sequence like about 4 times. First time we'll do one side, second time we'll twist to the other side, and so on. So, if you're ready, just relax again. Find that neutral position of the pelvis, just so we get that nice, relaxed, perfect start to the sequence. And with me. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, chair position. Slight bend of the knees. Inhale, stand up, bring your hands in front. Exhale, squat down. Inhale, stand up, bring your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Now we're going to do that twist, so keeping one hand on the leg or on the ankle. Twist up. Inhale. Look up towards the hand. We're just going to hold it here this time and take a breath. Feeling that twist through your back. Okay. Bring your hand down. Then we're going to do an inhale, stand up. Exhale, hands down in front and release. Let's go straight into the next one. We'll do the other side, remember, on the next one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, chair. Inhale, stand up. exhale, squat. Inhale, stand up, stretch up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, twist up. It's okay if that knee bends that you're holding on to. Exhale, hand comes back down. Inhale, unfold. Exhale, hands down and release. Straight on to the next one. Inhale, arms up. We'll do it twice more. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, stand up, hands in front. Exhale, squat down. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, twist up. Exhale, hand comes back down. Inhale, unfold. Exhale, hands down in front. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, chair position. Inhale, stand up, hands in front. Exhale, squat. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, twist. Exhale, hand comes down. Inhale, arms up and stand up. And exhale, hands down in front and release. Now, we're going to do the sequence one more time through, but without the twist. But this time we're going to hold each position for 2 or 3 breaths. Okay, so a little bit more sort of isometric work, holding on to each position. So, arms up and stretch up. Just hold it here, stretching up towards the ceiling, nice and high, reaching up. Ah, excellent. Okay, so exhale and bend the knees a little bit into our chair position. Now, we're just going to hold this here. Just want you to see if you can hold it nice and steady, nice and strong. Take a couple of breaths. Fantastic. Inhale, stand up, get ready for your squat. Yeah, we'll go straight down and we're going to hold that squat. If you want to sink down lower and lift your heels off the floor, then we can go right nice and deep into that squat if you want to. I'm a bit unstable on this one, but let's hold that for a couple more breaths. And then when you reach an inhale, stand up. Now into forward fold. We're going to hold the forward fold for a few breaths. We should be nice and relaxed now. You might even be able to get a little bit lower than you could earlier. So a couple of breaths. Each time you exhale, just try and stretch the fingers a bit closer to the floor, or if your fingers are already on the floor, maybe put your hands onto the floor. Fantastic. And finally, on a big inhale, we stand up again, unfold slowly, slowly, slowly. Stretch up and bring your hands down in front and release. Perfect. Excellent. Let's move on. Okay, we did do Warrior 2. Yoga people call it Warrior 2. We're not really, I don't really consider myself a yoga person, funnily enough. But we're going to do this position and we're going to do a little sequence. So I'm just going to adjust my camera a little bit. Now, I want you to take your feet nice and wide now. Pretty much as wide as you can go. Okay, feet should be parallel to start with on the mat, and just relax your shoulders. Cool. Now it's decide which side you're going to go. I'm going to go this way. This is my left, probably your right. And we're going to turn that toe out to 90 degrees so that your foot on one side is pointing outwards, other foot is across the mat. Perfect. Now bring your arms up to parallel to the floor. So arms horizontal. And we're going to bend that front knee now and push forwards as far as you can comfortably. And I just want to try and hold that position. Okay, so back leg is straight, front knee is bent, and we're just going to push that front knee forwards as far as you can, holding that posture, holding that position. Take a couple of breaths. Fantastic. The hand that's behind you towards that back leg, I want you to take down onto your thigh. And bring the other hand up and stretch up. Fantastic. Now the hand that's on your thigh we're going to take behind your back, and the hand that's in the air we're going to stretch out again, but this time push forwards a little bit more and really stretch that out. Hold it here. See if you can hold it here for a couple of breaths. And then slowly straighten out that leg. Bring your hand down, and we're going to swap to the other side. So the toe that's pointing outwards comes round, the other toe points outwards, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So start off, your palms, arms out. Bend that front knee, push forwards. As far as is comfortable. Okay, check that back leg is straight, front knee is bent, push forwards a little bit more. Now the hand that's behind, bring it down onto the thigh, bring the other hand up and stretch up. Very good, that hand that's on the thigh, take behind your back, stretch out, and again push forwards a little bit more. Imagine you're reaching those fingertips as far, you can't, mine have gone behind the plant, but reach out as far as you can. Fantastic. Hold it here for a little bit longer. And then straighten out that leg, bring yourself back up, bring your foot round to center again. Now, we're going to do it again. We're going to add a little bit in this time, so a couple more positions to be in as we go through the sequence, slightly different. We'll start the same. Turn the toe outwards, 90 degrees, arms out, and push that front knee forwards. Fantastic. Now this time the front arm that's stretched out in front we're going to take down to the side of the knee, okay, and bring your two hands together, and then a big twist up, and arms at 6 o'clock, one straight up, one straight down. That lower arm, you can take that a little bit lower down towards the floor if you can. Excellent. Now we're going to move into the second position, same as before. Hand that's in the air onto your thigh, other hand up. Fantastic. Hand that's on your thigh, take behind your back of your hand in towards your back, other hand reaches out and push forwards. Now we'll do another new position, okay, which is straighten out your legs, okay, and again we're going to do a twist, but this time with straight legs. So one hand to the side of the knee, palms together, and twist up. So similar to our last one, but with straight legs. And then from here, rotate all the way around to horizontal, and we're back where we started. So let's do the other side. Twist the foot round. Try not to let those arms go down in between. Yeah, we're going to try and keep those arms up for about 3 more sequences. Yeah, so push forwards. Hand that's in front of the side of the knee, palms together, and then big twist up. Again, if you can bend the front knee a little bit more, bring the hand down towards the floor. That would be amazing. Hand that's in the air onto the thigh. Twist the other hand up. Ooh. Feels good. Hand that's on your thigh goes behind your back. Reach out. Fantastic. Straighten out that leg. Hand that's reaching out goes to the side of the knee again. Palms together and twist up. Fantastic. And then we're going to rotate. Arms horizontal. Turn the feet round to the other side. We'll go straight into the other side. Bend the knee. Hand to the side of the knee. Palms together, twist up, sink down. Ooh. Hand that's in the air onto the thigh, other hand comes up. Hand that's on your thigh goes behind your back. We reach out. Fantastic, straighten the legs. Hand to the side of the knee again. Palms together, twist up with straight legs. Fantastic, arms horizontal. Turn your feet, one and then the other, and then push forwards. Very good, hand that's in front of the side of the knee. Palms together, untwist or twist. Sink down a little bit more. Hand that's in the air onto your thigh. Other hand comes up. Hand that's on your thigh goes behind your back. Stretch out as far as you can. This is our last one on this side. Let's really go as far as you can, pushing those fingertips out as far as you can. Fantastic. Let's straighten out those legs. Hand to the side of the knee. Other hand meets it. We're going to twist up. Fantastic. Back to horizontal and bring the foot round to parallel. Keep your arms out for the moment. Keep your arm. We're just going to hold that position and take a couple of breaths. Nice strong position. Feet parallel. Take a big inhale and exhale. Now as we inhale, bring your hands up over your head, stretch up, still got those feet nice and wide now. We're going to go into forward fold in this position, so exhale, forward fold. Fingertips towards the floor. Now, this is your chance to get as low as you can. If you can get your fingers onto the floor, that's amazing. If you can get your palms of your hands onto the floor, you're doing really well, you're nice and flexible. If your palms are on the floor and it's easy, maybe down onto your elbows. I've seen people do that. That's your choice, but I do want you to get a nice stretch in your back. Keep breathing in and out through the nose, and we're just going to hold this position for another 20 seconds or so. 3 or 4 deep breaths. Fantastic. Well, my fingertips are comfortably on the floor, which for me is unusual. So one more deep breath. When you reach an inhale, I want you to slowly unfold. Very slowly, half speed. Slowly unfold in your back. Bring your hands up, overhead. Have a big stretch up. Bring your palms of your hands together. And one final exhale as we bring the hands down in front of the chest. And release. Fantastic. And now you may get out of that awkward position. Give your legs a little bit of a shake out. Well done. That wide stance is really good for stretching out those inner thighs. Just need to wipe myself down a bit hot. And I just need to, I've got a little camera problem. I just need to, just bear with me. So the last sequence we're going to do, is onto the floor. So basically I want you to sit down on the mat on the floor. I'm going to adjust my camera. We're going to just do a little floor sequence. So I want to start with legs straight. Legs straight out in front, back nice and straight. Some of us are going to find this position awkward, so we won't be in this position for too long. But basically, I want to place your hands on your legs. And we're just going to push the hands forwards on the legs towards the ankles. And I want you to think about going as far forward as you can. Creeping those fingertips. Now some of you are going to be able to get down to your feet. If you can get down to your feet, you might want to hook your hands round your feet, round the soles of your feet. For those of us that are not quite that flexible, I should be happy to reach my ankles. But I just want you to take a few deep breaths in this position. And if you feel that you're loosening those hamstrings, you might just want to go a little bit further. Couple of deep breaths. This is going to give you a nice stretch in the back, your leg and your hamstrings and your glutes. Fantastic. We're going to release very slowly, so gradually release and bring it back upright again. Oh, that's nice. Now I'm just going to turn myself around a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. I want you to bring one knee up, and place your foot onto the floor the other side of the other leg. So I've got my left leg up, my right leg is straight on the floor. So I'm going to be twisting to my left. Okay, whichever side this is, we're going to twist to that side. Now, the hand this side, you can leave that on the floor or you can take it behind your back. And this hand we're going to take onto the side of the leg and we're going to twist ourselves round. So I'm using this arm against my leg to twist myself round. Okay, and we're going to get a nice twist in your back. For those of you who are stable enough, you might be able to do this without having the back hand on the floor. I've got my hand behind my back on the floor for support. It's entirely up to you. Some of you will be able to sit upright and do this stretch and just take your hand behind your back. Now we're just going to hold this position for a few seconds, a few breaths. I got a little click in my back then, which actually felt quite good. Fantastic. Let's release and do the other side. Ooh. So, leg that's up, take that down onto the floor. Other leg is going to come up to the side of the knee, and we're going to twist the other way. So I'm going to take this hand round. I'm going to take this arm and use my elbow to push myself round. Breathe in gently as you hold your position. Twist round as far as you can. And release. And what we'll do now, just to see where that's got us, we'll have another stretch forwards. So, same as we did when we first got down onto the floor, we're going to stretch forwards again with both legs straight. See if we've loosened up that back a little bit. So, big exhale as we creep those fingers down the legs towards the feet. Oh, I've got a little bit further now. Make sure the knees don't bend. Yeah, we just want to try and keep the legs straight so we get a nice stretch into your lower back. Just let your head hang down. Breathe gently. If you can put your hands around your feet, that's amazing. But honestly, don't worry if you can't. It's just about finding your own stretch, finding your own position. Fantastic. And release. Ooh. From here, while we're on the floor, we're going to do our cat and cow stretches. So, slowly turn yourself over onto hands and knees. Okay, so we're into our tabletop position now, onto our hands and knees. And while we're here, we're just going to do a cat and a cow stretch. So, think about how a cat stretches its back up, arches its back, and I want you to stretch up, raising your back as high as you can into a big arch shape. Let your head hang down. Breathe in gently, holding that position as high as you can. Now let's move slowly into cow, bringing your tummy down, your head up. Arch your back the other way, so your lower back should be nice and concave now. And we'll just do a couple of moves between the two positions. So up into cat. And down into cow. And again, cat stretch. And cow stretch. And back to neutral tabletop. From here, take your knees a little bit wider on the mat. Sit your bum back onto your heels. And we're going to do child's pose. So, think about trying to sit right back onto your heels. Stretch your arms forwards as far as they'll go. Lower your chest down towards the floor. Creep your fingertips forwards on the mat like little spiders walking away from you. Reaching out. Holding as we breathe gently. Feeling the stretch in the back. Okay, we're just going to bring ourselves back up into tabletop position. Slowly walk your hands back towards your knees as we kneel up. And I want you to get yourselves up off the floor slowly. Take your time. We're going to stand up. Fantastic. And to finish, relax your shoulders. We're just going to do a couple of deep breaths just like we did at the beginning. So, take a long deep breath in, close your eyes. And a long deep breath out. And again, deep breath in. And a deep breath out. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Fantastic. Have a little shake out. Have a little shake out. Give those legs a little bit of a shake out as well. Very well done, everybody. Today, we progressed a little bit from last week. You may have noticed that so far since Christmas, we haven't done any sun salutations. I don't think we've done any. Have we done any downward dogs? I don't think so. So next week, I think we'll reintroduce a little bit of those floor exercises. Maybe we'll do a downward dog and then we'll progress it into a sun salutation the week after. But we'll always take it gentle. We'll always take it one stage at a time. So very well done. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you feel refreshed and relaxed and a little bit worked out as well, because some of those exercises do work those muscles as well as stretching them. So very well done. I will see you on Friday. Hopefully for Sprightly, and we'll be back doing more of this next Wednesday. So I'll see you then. Take care, goodbye, and we'll just have a little chat as well if you want to. Any case, I will just say thank you all for joining in. I hope you found that useful and enjoyable and refreshing, and I'll see you next time.